Hi class, I'm your virtual science helper, Miss Jackie, and today we're going to continue talking about the Earth and how it's constantly changing. We're going to create a model today of an earthquake. For this model, I want you to imagine this water as being the crust of the Earth. And we're going to talk about what are earthquakes and what do they do to the land around them. So if this is the Earth, the crust, I want you to imagine an earthquake is just a wave of energy that moves through the crust and the mantle. So if I do just a little bit of energy and tap here, what do you notice that happens to the surface of the water? It's little waves, right? That shows there's a little bit of energy moving through it. If that was an earthquake, it probably wouldn't have much effect on us. But what if I use a bigger tap and put more energy into the container? Did you notice there were bigger waves? Can you imagine if there was something built on top of that? Maybe if we had something built on top of it like a road or a building. Oops. Sorry, I'm gonna set it right on here. All right, if there's a road or a building, it's floating, but if there's a little bit of energy, it's okay. You can tell that there's a little bit of an effect. What if there's a bigger amount of energy in the earthquake? Can you see that that's either bringing it down or it's breaking it apart? That's what happens when there's a wave of energy that creates the earthquake. It can break roads, it can take down buildings, and really affect the land around it. Another example of this we can do by just adding some oil to the surface of the water. Pour a little bit there. So the oil is just sitting on the water, and that acts like, again, streets or buildings or something like that. So if that's on top of the crust and there's some energy from an earthquake that goes through it, you can see how it kind of bends and moves around it. And the more, if there's a really severe one, you can tell that it breaks it up and moves it and really changes the land around it. So earthquakes can have a huge impact on the Earth's crust, and whether it's structures that we've built or if it's things that are already just there, like our grass and forests and things like that. Next time we'll talk about some other extreme changes of the Earth. Bye.